collect myself. Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you a really simple way that I make chicken fajitas in the air fryer. You may say these are not chicken fajitas at all. These are just chicken, but it's really good. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. It only takes 12 minutes and it's gonna be really good. First, you're gonna want to grab a cutting board, and then you're gonna wanna get your chicken. Usually I take all this out before. And then you're going to want to take your Misen chef knife. For this recipe, all you're going to need is some chicken breasts, some peppers and onion, and then you need your seasoning. I use this seasoning, it's just really simple and easy, and that's what we like around here. And then you need your chef's knife and an air fryer. So I'm gonna start by prepping my veggies. I'm not the best at using a knife, but that's because I have never had a chef knife this good. But I've watched videos and apparently people cut their peppers like this. Doesn't seem the most safe to be cutting towards my hand, but you want to get all the seeds out. I also did some research beforehand on how to hold a knife. And you're supposed to hold it in between your pointer finger and thumb, and then you kind of just slice and keep your fingers out of the way. So you want to like knuckle whatever you're cutting. So far, I don't really think I have the gist of it, but it takes some practice. But I'm just slicing this to have some veggies. This cuts very nicely. I have never used a knife like this. I actually have only had like college kid knives, which were like passed down from my mom. Since I'm new to being a little home chef, I don't really know like the proper technique for everything, but I am learning. I could probably use a little tutorial on how to cut an onion, because every time I try to dice an onion, I end up just like slicing it into little pieces and kind of just. So now, whoa, these are some thick boys. I'm gonna just open up my chicken breasts. I'm going to slice them down the middle so they're thinner and they'll cook even faster in the air fryer. Sheesh, look at that. This is honestly the best knife I've ever used, and it's only $75 before the promo code, which is pretty good for a professional chef knife. But the prices of knives have really prevented me from actually wanting to commit to buy a knife, but this one, well worth it. So since I do try to eat like a bodybuilder, I don't really care about authenticity as much in this recipe, and I more care about the speediness and how quickly I can make this and consume it after a workout. So I'm going to be using taco seasoning in a packet. And if you want to have some more authentic fajitas, you can do cumin, chili, all that good stuff, but here we do this with an accent. And I just sprinkle it, and then I'm just gonna kind of toss it so it's all evenly coated. Okay, now you're gonna wanna, so I'm gonna plug in the air fryer, open it up, and place my chickens in there. Good thing I didn't make more. And you just want them evenly spaced in there. That's what you want it to look like. Then we're just gonna shove it in there. Then you want it at 375 for 12 minutes, and then we're gonna flip it at the 6-minute mark. And that's it. Then while this is cooking, I'm going to start my peppers and onions on the stove. You just need a pan. Then I'm just gonna season to taste with salt and pepper. Now we're just gonna saute these little guys. All right, now we're just gonna flip them. They look pretty good so far, pretty juicy-loosey. And then put them back in for 6 minutes. Honestly, peppers and onions cooked so quickly, and next time you want to skip out on your veggies, just remember this took like 3 minutes. We got 1 minute, and I'm hungry. And I'm hungry.
Jesus Christ.
Shut up!
Daddy, chill.
This is the finished product. You want it to be 165. Sheesh. So I'm just gonna slice this as you would a fajita. Look how good that looks. And look at how easy this slice is. And thank you so much to Misen for sponsoring this video. This is my very first sponsor ever on YouTube, so this is a huge deal for me. And honestly, I'm really glad it's with Misen. Look at how good this knife is. It slices very nicely. It is only $75. And with the promo code, you can get it for even more affordable of a price. The name comes from mise en place, a culinary term that means to put in place. Chefs use the term to describe the process of setting up their stations before service. So it's a really cool brand. They obviously thought it out really well, and it is much more affordable than other knives that I've seen on the market, which has really kept me from even purchasing a knife. So you can find the link in the description and the promo code there for everything you need to shop this knife. And I would recommend it, and thank you so much for sponsoring me, Misen. So this is the finished product. It looks delicious and delectable, if I do say so myself. If you guys want to try out this video, That's actually really good. Anyway, this is how the chicken fajitas turned out. It turned out really good. Only 12 minutes and bam, you got a whole chicken dinner on your freaking doorstep. Try out that recipe. Let me know how you guys like it. Stay tuned for next week's video. You can like and comment and subscribe, and I really appreciate it. And check out my other recipe videos for more easy recipes and tips and tricks. All right, bye. And that's all for today's video.